I've just received the most incredible deck that I'm so excited to share with you all. It feels like a warm embrace across time and space, and it feels like you are bringing together a collective of witches to support you in whatever it is that you may be needing. I was lucky enough to receive a copy of the Missing Witches deck of oracles in the mail recently, and I've been loving this deck so much, and I'm so excited to share about this with you all today and to invite you to connect with the magic of this deck. And on this cover, we have Starhawk, Maria Sabina, and Audre Lorde. 3 is such a sacred number in witchcraft, and it's so powerful to have these witches here holding space in the cover of this deck. This deck is a collection of people from across time and space, from different cultures and communities that have been inspiring and that have been real people who have lived, who have died. Some of them are still living, some of them are our ancestors, and these are people that we can connect with, that have existed, that exist. And I think that is so powerful because, sometimes with oracle decks or with tarot decks, we work with ideas, we work with archetypes, we work with energies. And this oracle deck or deck of oracles is full of people who have lived embodied lives, who had multiple, multidimensional personalities, who were complex, who were human beings, who changed the course of our culture, of our world. They're very important people. So I'm gonna cut here just to let you all see the inside of this deck. I'm gonna just share what the booklet looks like. I'm gonna show you what all the cards look like. And after I show you those, we're gonna pick a card for a 1-card reading here at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. There are a couple of things that I forgot to mention about this deck that I love so much. First, as you may have seen in the review of all the cards, there are 2 cards that are included in this deck that are empty. And you are invited to draw yourself in or someone in your life that has been important, someone that you want to call upon. And I think that to me is something that is so enlivening and affirming about this deck, is that it invites you into it. It invites you into a relationship, into many relationships, and it really honors your existence, your lineages, your histories. It brings them into this deck. Amy and Risa, who are the people behind Missing Witches, also share in such a loving way that there is no wrong way to work with this deck. That you are open to working with your intuition, to really connecting with it in a way that resonates and makes sense for you. I love that kind of invitation just because I feel like sometimes it can feel really scary or rigid or limiting when you have to abide by certain rules, or when certain decks really limit the ways in which you can bring in your own intuition. And so I really appreciate that invitation that they so generously share within their booklet, and the ways in which they open up space for us to bring in creativity, bring in our own intuition, bring in play, bring in experimentation. And with that in mind, we're going to do a little bit of that. I'm excited. We're going to do a little 1-card reading here for folks who are subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. And if you are subscribed, get ready because we're going to pull a card. Okay, I'm just taking a few deep breaths here, pulling out the cards. I'm gonna take these 2 that I have not drawn on yet, and I'm gonna place them on the side, and then I'm going to just take a deep breath here, and I'm going to lovingly move these cards apart, make some space between my sacred council here, and I'm gonna just let my hands just touch the deck, just feel the texture, the cool energy that I feel right now, the cool temperature I feel of this deck. Just letting myself feel it, not really wanting to have a plan, letting myself just connect with the cards. I want to invite you to think of a question, something you'd like to know from this deck, knowing that we are reaching deep into time and space here, connecting with a beautiful web of beings. So ask a question, see what wants to come forward. I'm gonna tune into your energies here. Taking another deep breath. Ooh. Yeah. Just letting my hand be guided. Letting my hand move around. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. Oh my goddess. We get Maria Sabina. Wow. I'm just like really struck by that. I'm going to read what it says on the back. Maria Sabina, listen. Maria Sabina is the most famous curandera to allow outsiders to participate in the psilocybin healing vigil known as the Velada. The greatest visionary poet in 20th century Latin America. Late at night, high in the mountains in Oaxaca, surrounded by her daughters and uplifted by their voices, she would heal with the fungi magic and with words. I take little one who springs forth, and I see God. I see him sprout from the earth. The book appears, and I learn new words. Pulling this card calls on you to follow fungi logic. Reach out like mycelium. Sporulate in all directions. Listen for new words. Listen for currents below the surface and outside of time. Oh, I'm like kind of shaking. Not kind of, I am shaking. That was so powerful. That is so powerful. I can just really feel her presence here with me. I feel her hands on my shoulder. I feel her reaching out to my heart, reaching out to your heart. I feel that fungal rhizome, that deep, deep web, communing, connecting, co-creating. We are the fungi. We are opening space and portals. We are one within, without. We will not be separated by anything anymore. We are love. We are here. We are now. We are healing all. Maria Sabina is here with us. Thank you, dear ancestor, for showing up today, for being a part of this video. Thank you, beloved Risa and Amy, for creating this space between us, within us, without us. Thank you.